time for our first film session of the 2017 season, presented by Frontier. Casey Phillips and Anthony Becht here with you. So, Anthony, we haven't had the regular season game yet. Looking at preseason, always like to see from that what we can take from it and apply to the regular season. What are you thinking? There are some plays maybe this preseason that have shown us what we could expect this year?
Well, I think both of the sides of the ball got better this year. The training camp, preseason games, you go through the plays. There's a lot of good things to really pull from it. I want to start with the defense, number one. I just picked this as third down. When third down packages last year got really interesting for us, and I think this year with more experience, more guys, we're going to get even better. And this is basically a 3rd and 9, man-to-man coverage across the board from top to bottom. We have 4 down linemen. Noah Spence is on the bottom on the same side of McCoy, and then Robert Ayers on the inside. And then we also have 2 blitzing backers. We have Levante David and Quan Alexander, and basically they're going to bring some pressure. 4 down linemen are going to do their jobs, but the way they operate this, and you'll see it from the back end, you see Levante David and then Quan coming around, forcing the quarterback to step up as Noah Spence pressure, and then the throw, and then tight coverage on the outside by a much improved Vernon Hargraves, who's basically walling this receiver off the entire play, looking at his eyes, knowing the situation, and knocking the ball down. When you get to the backside of the play, it really clears up here. Again, Noah Spence, number 1, pressure on the outside. He's coming around the edge, forcing the quarterback to step up in the pocket. Now, we got a blitz on the front side. So the key is, 1, Gerald McCoy has to do his job. He starts way outside. He's so quick. This guard definitely has to be moving fast. And you see he pulls him out of that gap extra quick over to the center situation and then open up that hole. Now, that running back is going to pick up the first blitzer, which is Levante David. And on this situation, you see Levante David right here, rip inside hard, bam, right there. What that does is that even makes the hole even bigger. So now you got Levante David pulling the back down. You got a Noah Spence on the outside that brings that pressure, that forces the quarterback up. And now here comes Quan coming around the edge here, putting his hands up, forcing a tough throw, even gets a little bit of piece of that ball on that 3rd down play. And then on the outside, you get that tight coverage. Receivers got no chance. I mean, that's about as tight as you can play without getting a flag. Vernon does a nice job at the very end to find the ball and just knock it away. Really just a nice, complete play by the defense on both sides with the pass rush, everybody doing their jobs, and to me, foreshadowing what 3rd downs could look like for this defense this year.
Yeah, and that second year in Mike Smith's defense is going to be huge, obviously. Now, on the offensive side, you said they were improved as well. I know a lot of people have been waiting to see all those weapons for Winston finally get out there.
Well, I'm going to save a lot of those big plays, big pass plays down the road when we have our film sessions. We're going to have a lot of them this year. The one thing I want to break down is just simple opportunities on the run game. And, obviously, starting out the season, we're going to have multiple running backs. Rodgers is in the backfield right now, but we have some new pieces coming back. Number 1, just Sweezy at the right guard position is a new piece that didn't play last year, who's going to be an awesome addition for our line. And at the tight end position, O.J. Howard, who demonstrates a little bit of his blocking skill in this play. This is just a simple power play with 2 pullers, Sweezy being one of them, and then our left guard, Evan Smith, coming around, and just a fullback leading up the edge. But watch this on the backside. It's about a 9-yard gain. But when you look at it from the back, you see, again, everybody's in concert, starting with the front side tackle, Wester, and the tight end. Wester does his job, blocks down, but look at the force. This is the one thing that I've noticed with O.J. Howard in the preseason. A lot of tight ends coming in from college are very tentative at the line of scrimmage and don't bring force. You see that punch right there and that pop really just sealing off the outside, something that I've been really impressed about what he's doing coming out of college for a young player. Now let's watch Sweezy, number 73, the right guard. He pulls around, and he's going to be tight, trying to find that Mike backer in the middle of the field. As he wraps around, curls it tight, bam, he's on top of it. And then you see Evan Smith coming